Hello everybody. If you're in the market for an action cam, you've probably seen these sold, and you're probably wondering what they are. Well, let's take a look. This seems to be a Chinese knockoff GoPro. So you get these two boxes. One box with accessories and one box with the camera itself. Let's check them out. So before we open the boxes, let's see what the instructions say. It says 1080p, full HD, water resistant to 30 meters, which is what, 66 feet or 99 feet? Alright, let's see. Here's the camera itself. That looks like a GoPro, right? And you get all these options for mounting on a helmet. Get all these accessories, instructions, and specs. So you can pause the video here and read the specs for yourself. Alright, let's get to it. Accessories first. Ta-da! So let's see what we have. These are all the accessories included in the camera. We have two sticky pads with 3M tape attached to them. We got a cleaning cloth. Nobody's gonna use that. We got one of the attachments, a GoPro style. Another one. So this is straight and this is 90 degrees turn. We got another one which is a little higher than the one I showed you before. We got an extra battery. This is a 900 milliamp hour battery, 3.3 watt hour, 3.7 lithium ion. We got a clasp style attachment that snaps into one of these. That's it. We got another one with elevated holder that attaches to this one. By the way, this one has a thread for attaching to tripod, I guess. But this thing snaps into here. Oh, you get the idea. Get a charging cable. This is micro USB. Ah, cool. Got a swivel mount to swivel your camera. Got a handlebar mount for the bicycle. Two Velcros, not one, but two. We get an extra cover for the waterproof case, an extra battery door, two straps for the wrists. We got some zip ties. We have two sticky 3M pads and a cable. I'm not sure what the cable is for. I guess to hang the camera. And then the dry mount. So the camera goes into here and then you can snap it onto your clothing. Alright, let's see what the camera is. By the way, the camera, everything costs $35. As you can see, the accessories are about, what, 10, 15 bucks? That leaves us with a $20 camera. Let's see what the $20 camera is. Alright, let's open her up. Ta-da! Camera in waterproof case. Nice. Ooh, shiny. So you get, what, 4 buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4. The lens. Charging port. Let me open it up. So to open it up, you slide this slide over and then pop this thing up. And then the rear door opens. And then you shake the camera out. Yeah, shook it out. So the case itself is fine. Seems to be high quality. The camera feels very nice. It's got this rubberized finish. It seems to be either a microphone or a speaker. Get these two buttons. You get the power and mode button and OK button. When you feel like OK, you press this button. and a tiny LCD screen. Alright, here's where you stick your micro SD card, and one is USB, and this one is, I have no idea for, I guess it's HDMI. Alright, let's power it up. Ooh, DB power. By the way, it makes exactly the same noise as my dashboard camera. So I wonder if they actually use the same hardware. In fact, I know that they use the same hardware. You see, the thing is, when I just got this camera, this button didn't work. And this button is needed in order to access the settings. You see these settings? Well, I was able to scroll with just one button, and I was able to set the video resolution and all the settings exactly as I wanted them to be. The problem is the second button also broke off. So now I have no way of changing anything on this camera. I can only cycle through the modes. So this is the actual camera mode. As you can see, it's going to record in 1080 full HD. It's 30 frames per second. Let me demonstrate. I'm gonna press the OK button, and you see that little red light. That means it's recording. Yay, it's recording. Well, and then you press, of course, this OK button in order to stop the recording. Okay, and then you power off the camera with this button. So now, these two buttons, one of them was broken when I received it. Second one broke off, and I didn't really push on it very hard. I just pushed on it so that I hear the click and the settings are changing. Well, as soon as I changed the settings the way I wanted them to be, it broke off. So I said, hey, why don't I open the camera up and fix the buttons? I mean, what could be wrong with them, and how hard could it be? Although the camera looks of high quality from outside, as soon as you open it, you see that it's a Chinese knockoff. The problem is everything inside looks so cheap. The wires are just hanging there without being attached to anything. And the problem with these buttons is, you see, these are just covers. These are not the buttons. The buttons themselves are inside. They're very, very small. They're tiny. They're like 1 millimeter by 1 millimeter. And they're attached directly to the printed circuit board. The problem is the buttons themselves disintegrated. It's not that they came off the board. The buttons themselves broke in half. That means that this junk, if you're lucky, will work in only one mode until these buttons break. They didn't break as of this day, but I'm sure that day is coming. Another problem is, in order to open the battery door, you have to have 3 hands. That's right. With one hand you hold the camera, with another hand you slide the switch over, and then you need the third hand in order to reach in there and pop the door open. Oh yeah, see, that's because I'm trained. No, come on, how do you open it? So you slide this switch over, and then the door is supposed to pop open. Yay! You don't know how much I trained in order to do that. And then you pop the battery out, and you get 2 batteries. You get this one and this one, and the life sucks. The battery life actually sucks. So you need 2 batteries all the time with you. So look, it turned on by itself. Nice. So here's the deal. Is it worth it? Well, if you're lucky to get it into the mode that you want it to be, yeah, for $20 camera, it's not bad. Actually, I'm gonna include the link down below to the sample video that I took. We went on a kayaking trip. So I'll leave a link below. You'll be able to check out the video. It's actually not bad. You know what? It's actually better than this camera. That's right. This camera is old. I got it several years ago. It's built like a tank, and it's ridiculously easy to operate. All you do is you see with this one, you gotta press 2 buttons, then you gotta wait, then you gotta press and hope that it's gonna work. Another button to switch it off, but you gotta press and hold, not just press it. With this camera, you just slide the switch over and it records. See? Hello, say hi, you're on camera. So this camera is really good in operation, and it's solid. It's built like a tank. It's really well built. The SD card goes there and you charge it through here. The thing is, the video quality of this $120 camera is actually not as good as video quality of this little $20 camera, even without being able to change the settings. And if you set them to the same resolution and frame rate as this action cam, you'll get a better quality video. And you'll see it in a video, in a sample video that I took in the link below. You remember, right? So the thing is, in this camera, they're using exactly the same hardware that they're using in very popular dash cams. It's got aptec processor and famously good image sensor. So yeah, as long as you can change as long as you change the settings the way that you want them to be, it's probably worth $20. At least you won't feel bad if it breaks somewhere while you're running or cycling or motorcycling, right? You can throw it and point it at the ground, or stick it directly to the exhaust pipe, I guess, and basically destroy it without feeling bad. So yeah, check out the video below for sample video, and come back if you want more of these videos. Thank you so much. Have a good day.